We work for very important people, powerful people.
Yeah. Businessmen, politicians.
Yes. Sports.
Celebrities. Athletes.
So confidence is very important on those kind of projects.
Right.
Yeah. So they are very tailored projects.
Right.
So we are good on doing that.
Are any of those homes in this presentation? This is their brochure presentation they brought all the way from Mexico City.
Welcome to the Nick Fong Podcast. As the broker and owner of Ronival Real Estate, Nick has spent nearly 20 years in Baja, California, Sur. And in this podcast, he'll be talking everything Baja, from food and culture to real estate and property management. And now, here's your host, Nick Fong.
All right, welcome back to the podcast. Today's guests are Enrique and Raul, all the way from Mexico City.
Thank
welcome,
you,
guys.
Thank you.
You guys just arrived and came straight here to record the podcast, huh?
Directly from the airport.
You know, Enrique, it was about a month ago, before I went on vacation, you reached out to me because your company, Inteliksa, has entered into our market. Why don't you tell everyone about what is Inteliksa and what do you guys do?
Okay, thank you, Nick. Inteliksa, born so many years ago. It is a family company. So we started around 1980 doing some satellite installations.
All right.
So our dad, starting with some clients that they asked him to, can you install me some audio, some telephone systems, some security systems. And then we started installing special systems for the homes. At the end of 1990, my brother, he was in charge of sales of that time. One client asked, can you install restaurant systems? What's that? So on that moment, we started with automation systems with restaurant. Since then, the company started an evolution, and around the 2000, we did very important projects for the residential market. Okay. So the company around all of these years started growing. We are very important in Mexico City area, and we're looking for Los Cabos because
why Los Cabos?
Because the luxury market is growing tremendously.
Yeah.
So our company is focused in the luxury market.
So in Mexico City, when you guys started back in the 80s and more probably so in the early 2000s, you started concentrating on more of that luxury single family home owner in Mexico City?
Yes, but it was like an evolution, I think so. Because on that time, we were not focused on the luxury market. We did a lot of stuff.
Right.
So, and the last year, we are just trying to do that kind of projects, for big homes. We work for very important people, powerful people.
Yeah. Businessmen, politicians.
Yes. Sports.
Celebrities. Athletes.
So confidence is very important on those kind of projects.
Right.
Yeah. So they are very tailored projects.
Right.
So we are good on doing that.
Are any of those homes in this presentation? This is their brochure presentation they brought all the way from Mexico City. So for home automation security, what does that mean? I mean, what kind of things are you doing for clients?
We install special systems for the home. Every family, every client have different necessities. They have different ideas. So we talk with the clients and we ask some questions. What do you like? What do you want? What do you see in your home? And we're focusing also on the emotions of the client.
Yep.
So, for example, a client that is buying a home here in Los Cabos, what is he looking for? He's looking for a place to rest, to pass really good time with their family. So what is around that dream of the client? It's audio, it's cinemas, it's maybe home control of lighting systems, shades, all that kind of system that make a very comfortable place for our clients. So we accomplish that kind of ideas they have.
And the first challenge to do for us is to translate what they want. We understand there are people like, we will say normal people, but they can't tell us exactly what kind of technology they want. So we need to translate that.
They see a movie or a TV show, or they have a friend that their house does this, and they want the same thing.
So we need to understand the lifestyle they have to translate, to understand that, and make
it's no different in buying a house. Sometimes they're like, we want this, but they can't really formalize in spoken word or written word what they want. So you have to go on this exploration with them, right?
Yes.
Give them options and show them pictures. Maybe even walk them through examples of what that sound, that lighting experience is like.
And there's a lot of lifestyles. We talk with the client, and if he is single, he has different ideas of a client that is 70 years old. Mm-hmm. Maybe for a touch screen, the client needs glasses, so we do not give him, you're going to control it from your iPhone. No, that's not that profile of client.
Right.
So for every client, we have different solutions.
Got it. And Mexico City, you're obviously based out of. Yes. Cabo San Lucas, Los Cabos, you're new to the market. Are you already doing projects in our area?
We're running 2 projects right now.
Okay.
And we have like 20 selling, talking with the client. This project started 1 year ago. Mm-hmm. So it is normal in this kind of market.
Where are you doing projects or potentially doing projects in right now?
Mainly in Puerto Los Cabos.
Puerto Los Cabos. Okay.
We have there around 10 homes.
Okay.
Selling.
But you guys have the capability of going anywhere in the Los Cabos area, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So walk me through, where is your client here? How are they getting a hold of you? Are they hearing it from a friend?
I have some friends in Los Cabos. So they talk me about how is business here. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit different from Mexico City. So we have to learn how to do business in Los Cabos. But also, we look for the most important architects. Mm-hmm. For us, it's very important to have relations with the architects, because the architects build one home, another home, and they have a group of contractors that are with the architects. And it's very difficult to arrive with a new architect and take his confidence. Yeah. Because in Mexico City, what happened is mouth by mouth, our clients are recommending us.
Right.
Architects are recommending.
Right.
Here, nobody knows.
Right.
But we have a really good history of the company, really good projects. And when I'm talking with some clients, I show our project, say, okay, I think you know what you are selling.
Right.
Because it is difficult. It's a very difficult market. It's very complex to make all this engineering for this kind of homes. Mm-hmm.
And that's why you really need to get in with the architect, because they're the one that's designing the house. They know every corner. Yes. And so when sound, for example, lighting, home security.
Yeah, we work together. We are a team from the architect. So that's why we're very important to have a good relation with them. And the architect also help us to understand the needs of the client, because sometimes we don't have direct contact with the client at the beginning. It's through the architect, through the designer.
And it is very important to start working since the beginning of when they start building a house.
It's better.
Because at the end, sometimes it is impossible to install our systems.
Yes.
Sometimes it's impossible.
Oh, they have restrictions.
Right.
Restrictions. We have to use wireless systems. And I'm not a big fan of the wireless systems.
Wireless or wired systems?
Wireless.
Because the wireless, there's a lot of interference.
For us, it's very important to use wires.
Yeah. It's better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a stable system using wires.
And so that means it has to be inside the walls. You have to have the conduit, the piping. So
all kind of preparations.
Right. What are some of the services or products that you guys have installed in homes that aren't typical, that are obscure or different, that someone like myself would never even think of? Of course, there's the sound system. Of course, there is lighting, but what kind of things do you guys install that most people don't?
Yeah, but I will start by that. You don't want to see the technology. You want to feel it, but not to see it. You don't want to see a big screen in front of you. So automate that screen. When you use it, the screen left or whatever,
Yes.
it's the best experience for people, as well as audio, the music.
Yes.
Where are the speakers? I don't want to see the big speakers. So that makes the difference. But all this, to reach that kind of system, is necessary to have a good project from the beginning, to make all the preparations. Yeah. So I could say that's the most important thing for every client. But in other occasions, the client want to big speakers. But
It depends on the lifestyle of the client.
yeah, but what kind of room we're talking about? If there's a family room, maybe yes, maybe not. But if it's a playroom, they want to big speakers to show their friends and have a good party. So yeah, maybe it's
Something that it is not so common in Mexico, and I really love to do, it's home theaters, cinemas.
Yeah.
It's not so common in Mexico. For the Mexican market, not all the homes have a cinema. It's very difficult to sell a home theater in Mexico. For the American market, it's so common,
Yeah.
the home theater. And what can expand on a home theater from $40,000 to $1 million?
Yeah.
It's huge, the difference. So I really love to design home theaters.
Got it.
And our company earned one prize in 2011 for the best home cinema in the world
Was that house in Mexico City?
in Cuernavaca,
In Cuernavaca.
very close to Mexico City, 1 hour from Mexico City. So we designed the best home cinema in the world in 2011. It was $600,000
In 2011.
in 2011. So nowadays
Imagine.
it's going to be...
and we have some other
We have
prices.
Yes, we have some other prizes for the best integration, special projects, media room. A media room is different from a home theater.
How is that different?
A home theater is a dedicated space of the house for movies.
Okay.
So you have acoustic treatment, no windows.
Seatings, like
The seating is spatial.
high-end seatings.
The furniture is spatial. So you have to design some steps.
You have to decide everything.
Everything,
The acoustics,
everything.
the visual. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, and for example, when the architects call us, I have a home theater, and I saw the plans, we have to change a lot of stuff, architect.
Yes, yes.
The
We need more
entrance,
space. We need
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to change. And the media room is like a playroom
Okay.
that transforms it in a cinema.
Okay.
So you click one button, you get your screen,
Yes.
maybe a lift, the projector, the speakers are hidden on the walls. It's a space that converts
Okay.
into a home theater.
Okay.
But it's not a dedicated space.
Got it. Okay. So home theater versus home cinema. That's the difference, right?
Yes.
The cinema room is multi-purpose.
Yeah, the media room. Yeah.
Media room. Media room. Sorry, media room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's multi-purpose.
Okay. So that's very important for our listing description. So when we sell properties, the difference, home theater
Yes.
versus the media room. Okay. Hey, thanks for being a part of the Nick Fong Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast to get the latest updates. And if you're watching this on our social channels, please like and share. And if you want to be featured or you want me to talk on a certain topic, food, activities, culture, real estate in the Baja, drop a comment. What other areas or products are not very common but are luxury? What's the trend
Outdoors.
now?
There's a lot of stuff. I want to respond with some examples.
Yes, give me examples. That's what
it's
I
gonna
want.
be easy for me. For example, we did a project in Acapulco. We work a lot in Acapulco from 2005 to 2015, a lot of projects. And one client told us, okay, I'm a friend of DJ Tiësto.
Okay.
So I need all my house to become a nightclub if DJ Tiësto come to my house.
Really?
So you cannot put a 100 speaker in the wall because they are blow. DJ Tiësto come. So we put professional audio on that kind of for that project. And the challenge was the property, it's beachfront. So it's difficult to design a project beachfront. You need to use special speakers, special wires.
For the salt and the water, right?
That's correct. And we did, for example, when the DJ connect
the mixers,
the client asked us, can you make the pool change the colors of the pool with the rhythm of the music? Okay, let's try it. And we did it. When the DJ is playing the music, so the pool start changing colors with the rhythm of the music. That was very difficult.
Did you ever go to the house after you finished it?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah?
with a good friend of ours.
Yeah? Does he still own the house?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, wow.
He invited us for parties, and he's a really good friend of us.
Oh, nice. What other examples?
Another example. One of our clients, she was the owner of a soccer team in Mexico.
Okay.
Also, that project was in Acapulco, and the client asked me, I would like a projector outdoor in the Palapa with a 150-inch screen.
Yeah.
And I would like to watch the football, soccer, midday, at night, whatever. But I would like to watch the match.
But during the daytime, it's real tough.
It's really tough.
With the sun.
That was the challenge. So we started to learn how to do it, how powerful has to be the projector.
Right.
So we install a very powerful projector, and we protect with projector with the special box that use encruces. That box protects all the invest of the client.
It's a very expensive.
It's a $25,000 projector. In that case,
and the screen. It's a special screen.
The screen is
a gray screen.
It's special. Yes, it's not a
white screen.
Yeah,
it's different.
Gray.
It's
gray. Yeah, to make the contrast better. We use gray or black screens. Depends. It depends.
And so you have special screens for daytime and nighttime. You have DJ booths that synchronize to the music with the lighting in the pool.
I remember another one. From that client from Acapulco. He asked us, if I'm at the yacht, I would like to turn all the lights on from the yacht.
Yeah,
sure, no problem. One button is at the yacht at the sunset, and boom, turn on the hammock. I don't know why.
With all the pit fires. Yeah.
Fire pits. Boom.
Fire pits.
And it's nice.
And I'm assuming a lot of the stuff is all device controlled, like with your phone, maybe your watch.
Yes.
The Alexa, voice activated commands.
As well. It's connected with Google or Amazon Alexa. Both of them.
Where do you see the trend for home automation? Everything you guys do, where are the trends going? Like I can say for real estate, the trends are going this way or that way. People are spending more time in their house. Their home gyms are more important. Home offices are more important. Working from home. What kind of things are you seeing in your industry?
We have some cues. We can't say it's going to be like that. In the industry, that's not correct to say that. The most important is to prepare the houses.
For the future, because nowadays everything is web, internet, everything.
And it's about the project we do. All the pipelines, where the site of the home, that's the most important to do for the future. Okay?
You were mentioning before we recorded, though, you had a project or you have a project, air quality.
Yes.
So that's something that I haven't heard of before. Yeah. I mean, are people asking for that in their houses, or is that more commercial?
Most people are important. It's more commercial,
okay.
But most people is working by their houses, by their own offices. And the most important in air quality in some workplaces, it's the CO2. Because if the CO2 level is high, you start filter
So just start breathing recycled air.
Right.
And that in that kind of places, in hot places, is very common. Of course, the air conditioning.
Yes.
That doesn't help. Yeah. So that's why we have new technology system that monitor the CO2 as well as temperature, humidity.
But you can measure it, but measuring obviously creates awareness. But what do you do if there's...
It's the beginning because it's about big data, and we translate the big data for makes corrections, right? So this is going to change a lot the air, because from COVID, everybody understood better how important is to have a good air quality. Mainly in shared spaces with some other people. But that's a startup.
That's we're starting with that business, and that startup connect with your question with what's in the future of the homes, because that product, it's working in the Internet of Things, and all the stuff is going there. Internet of Things. Can you imagine 10 years ago that your refrigerator is going to be connected to the internet?
Right.
Because your washing machine.
Yeah.
So we know some technologies that are coming. For example, all the fixtures have internet connection.
To turn on and off?
There are some products in the market that made, in this case, Philips. But it's going to be so common to have the fixtures connected to the internet. So all the stuff in the houses and other places are going to be connected to the internet. So it is very important nowadays to have a very good network in your home. So in sometimes we try it to put the best of the best in the homes, because also the technology, it's moving so fast. So if we install a system today of a very good network system, maybe on 2 years, it's not going to be working or supporting that speed on 2 years.
Right. I mean, how do you, as a consumer, address that? Because these systems can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, so that you're not obsolete and having to reinvest. I mean, what do you do?
It is difficult because the clients, they think that they invest in a home. Some clients, not all of them. But if they invest in one home with all of these technology systems, it's going to be forever.
Right.
And that's not true. I always do 2 examples. I ask him, do you have the same cell phone from 10 years ago?
No.
How much time did you change your cell phone? Or how many times a year did you change your cell phone?
That's right.
So that happened exactly with the homes.
Okay.
So you have to be renewing with the new system if they want.
Right.
We try to sell systems that at least
they are proved. That's also we are focusing recommend systems that they are proved, not very new.
Okay.
We have to make a differentiation from what is a gadget, and we are talking about expensive system for big homes. Yeah. What happens if tomorrow they don't work? The lights don't turn on. It's a big stuff. Yeah. So we have to differentiate, right? What is a gadget? What is a real system for that kind of that market? And update that system also is very important. Yeah. But if you have a very new technology, it's not very pro.
Sometimes it's not the best decision,
right?
To put the
newest. Yeah. No.
So something that's proven, and probably also a manufacturer with a good name and a long history of standing by their product, continually innovating, putting good products in front of you. And if you are using that product, you're getting updates periodically. And if you upgrade, maybe you don't have to upgrade the full system, right? You just upgrade components. But it communicates and talks with the rest of the system.
That's correct.
Right?
And that's our responsibility.
Yeah. To know that, what's the latest thing. Yeah.
What no. Right. That's our work. Yeah.
Because a lot of times in any business, you can buy the latest gadget, spend a lot of money, and then you don't use it anymore. And it's basically a waste of money.
That's correct.
So having experts that know what's good.
And also that's why it is very important for us to talk with the final user, with the client,
Yeah.
to know their necessity.
Yeah. And then also you it sounds like, well, you become friends with them, right?
Yeah.
And so you know what works and doesn't work. And so you get that real life experience and feedback.
Right.
Same with us, you know? It's the same, no matter what the business.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I really appreciate you stopping in straight from the airport. And I wish you all the success and anything that I can help you with to promote your business. I welcome it. And thanks once again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nick. Thanks for this space.
Yeah.
It's very important for us to talk with all of your followers.
Yes.
And we're really thankful with you. Thanks so
And
much.
I just hope you invite me to Acapulco for that next DJ
Please.
party.
Please.
All right, guys.
We need to wait for the next winter.
All right, next winter. I'm patient.
Okay.
All right, until the next one, guys. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Nick Fong Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Ronival Real Estate and follow Nick on Instagram at NickFong_Ronival. Ready to find your Baja dream home? Check out the latest property listings at Ronival.com or findmexicohouses.com. Hasta luego.